Today I'm going to review Your Worst Nightmare, a game I found at Walmart. It's a card game that supposedly makes you face your fears. This is a Pressman release. It's for ages 12 and up and 2 or more players. What I was really looking for that night is something fun that we could pick up fast, that we didn't have to spend half an hour to an hour reading directions trying to figure out how to play it. I don't know if any of you buy a lot of these new games, but it seems like it takes an hour just to figure out how to play some of them. So let me show you the directions, how easy this is. So it comes with this nice little instruction packet. This is all you have to read for instructions right here. Show you some of these. Nightmares. Novocaine never wearing off. Overpopulation. Number 13. I just showed you the 4 that I drew. Right on your side, which one scares you the most to least? I would put Novocaine wearing off, number 1. I don't like crowds at all, so overpopulation would be 2. I'm not really scared of nightmares because I don't really remember them, but number 13, I'm not, like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, I have no fear of the myth of certain numbers being cursed or whatever. The object of this game is to score the most points. First person to 13 wins. I would look at these fears, and I'm playing with my family right now. And I know them pretty well. So my daughter's playing, and I know that she fears nightmares, like that's one of her things. So I'm going to pick the daughter that I know is scared of nightmares, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that point automatically. So then it gets a little bit harder, because I'm not sure about 2 of them, but I'm pretty sure that overpopulation would be number 2. So then I guess on the other ones. When everybody's done, then we see who got the most right. I'll say, I think your number 1 fear is nightmares. She says yes. So down here you would mark 1. You got 1 point. And that's just simple like that. From that point on, you just mark how many points you get. But let's say I go number 2, I think overpopulation. And she would say, or she could say, oh no, it's Novocaine wearing off. So I lost that point. And then so on and so on. So I get to the 4th one, and everybody does that to see who got the most points for that round. What makes this fun is that when you're reading off your list that you guessed, and if you're wrong, then the conversation starts, and it was really interesting and funny, because they would be like, how did you not know that? Now the price of the game is $15, which I think is well worth it, because you get 300 cards, and the replay value is really high. I mean, with 300 cards, and only 4 being brought out each round, you can imagine how many different times you can play this game with different combinations. The cards are heavy stock. They're not cheap. Got nice texture to them. They all have really neat art on them. Just show you some. It's photography art. The scorecards are made really well. The marker comes off really easy. Doesn't leave any black on there. I mean, I've seen some wipe off cards where the more you write, the more dark and stained they get, because the black just doesn't come off, but it comes off perfect. The game's simple to put away. There's a lot of games where you get the pieces all out and then you try to put them back together, and then the box doesn't fit right and you're trying to push it down. Not this one, it works. I give this game an 8 out of 10. It was a blast. We had a great time playing it. There was times where I thought I nailed my list. I thought I had all 4 and I didn't even get 1 right. So it gets to be really funny, because you really think you know somebody and you just maybe don't know them as well as you thought. So what you need to do is get a candle, dim the lights, and start facing your fears.